Seoul, South Korea. Nothing could have prepared ARMY for the emotional moment that just happened between two of BTS's most beloved members, Jungkook and Jimin. In an unexpected and heartwarming moment, simple words from Jungkook were able to shake Jimin's emotions until tears were unstoppable. Many say this is the most honest and loving moment they have ever witnessed between the two. BTS has been through a lot together for over a decade, from a tough training period, a challenging debut, to becoming a global icon. However, behind the glitter of the stage and the glare of the cameras, there is a deep emotional bond, especially between Jungkook and Park Jimin. Two are known to be very close. Their friendship grew not only as group mates, but also as brothers in life. But who would have thought, a sentence said by Jungkook in a moment of honesty would make Jimin unable to hold back his tears. The beginning of a harrowing moment. It all started when Jungkook appeared in a short live broadcast on the Weverse platform. He spoke from his hotel room after completing his international promotion schedule as a soloist. In the midst of casual conversations with fans, Jungkook suddenly brought up a touching topic: his friendship with Jimin. "I always feel I've never shown enough how important Jimin Hyung is in my life," Jungkook said hoarsely. "Sometimes I am silent too much, but Hyung is always there, even when I don't say anything." The sentence sounds simple, but when the footage spread widely and reached Jimin, who is currently serving his military service, emotions were unstoppable. Jungkook's leaked private messages. According to a staffer close to the two, Jungkook sent Jimin a private message shortly after the broadcast. Although the message was supposed to be personal, part of the content of the message was leaked to social media because it was rewritten by a friend of theirs who was also emotional seeing their closeness. The content of the message is, "Hyung, if I didn't tell you before, I want to tell you now. Thank you for always believing in me. When I feel lost, you direct. You may not realize it, but you've been my savior more than once. I'm proud to be your Dongsang." The message made Jimin cry inside the military headquarters. One of the soldiers who was nearby said that Jimin sat quietly for more than 5 minutes after reading the message, before finally crying in silence. He refused to talk to anyone for several hours. Memories of the past come back. To understand how profound this moment is, we need to look back at the history of Jungkook and Jimin's relationship. Jungkook is the youngest member of BTS to join at the age of 15. That time, Jimin had just moved to Seoul and was also adapting. In various old documentation, Jimin always seemed to pay attention to Jungkook, looking after him, advising him, and even scolding him when necessary. Jungkook himself once said that Jimin was the one who shaped his character during the difficult times as a trainee. One moment that fans always remember is when Jimin accompanied Jungkook, who cried after feeling like he failed in one of the choreography exercises. When everyone thinks Jungkook is just tired, Jimin is the one who understands that the Magne is struggling with a huge burden of expectations. Jimin's tears broke. "I'm never angry, just sick." After Jungkook finished speaking, Jimin just stared at him for a few seconds. Then, in a quiet but trembling voice, he said, "I remember that incident. But I've never been mad at you, Jungkook. I'm just sick because I think I failed to be a good Hyung for you." Jimin's eyes were then completely filled with tears. He covered his face with his hands, trying to hold back the sobs. Jungkook stood up and hugged her. A hug full of regret and such deep brotherly love. The other members touched each other's shoulders, giving support. Arm said, "This is our strength. We learn, we protect each other, and we heal each other." ARMY overwhelmed. "This is the BTS we love." A clip from the moment was leaked to social media in the form of a documentary teaser trailer titled Beyond the Stage: The Untold Bonds. In just a matter of hours, the footage instantly went viral with millions of views on Twitter and Instagram. Comments from the ARMY flooded social media. Jungkook and Jimin have always had a strong emotional bond. But seeing them cry like this, my heart breaks loudly, crying face, broken heart. BTS is not just about music. It's about brotherhood, about healing ourselves through love for each other. My tears do not stop. Jungkook is so sincere and Jimin is too soft-hearted. They need each other. Many also said that this moment made them see another side of Jungkook, not only as a versatile golden magne, but also as a mature figure who dares to admit mistakes and learn from the past. Jungkook, I don't want to lose any of you. In an additional interview session for the documentary, Jungkook further explained, I was young, stubborn, and sometimes didn't know how to express my love. But Jimin Hyung was always there for me. And I realized, I don't want to one day regret never saying sorry or saying thank you. You're family to me. I don't want to lose any of you. That sentence reinforces the impression that Jungkook has really grown and matured, not only as an idol but also as a sensitive and responsible human being towards personal relationships. Jimin, the hug erases all old wounds. Jimin, in the same interview, smiled as he looked at the floor. Sometimes, we don't know that someone is still thinking about the little thing that once hurt us. But when he comes and confesses, it's like opening an old door that we never dared to touch. Jungkook's embrace back then healed everything. Words that change everything. When Jungkook said, "You are my savior," more than once, the world seemed to come to a standstill for many. ARMY flooded social media with the hashtags #JungkookForever and #ThankYouJimin, revealing how their relationship inspired so many people around the world. Many said that these words not only made Jimin cry, but also made many fans shed tears. Not a few also said that Jungkook finally showed the deepest side of his heart, which has been hidden behind his idol image. Reactions from other members. RM, the leader of BTS, made a brief comment in a recent radio interview. I don't want to interfere in their moment, but I know Jimin and Jungkook have a bond that can't be explained in words. They are like mirrors of each other. Suga added, I know Jimin very well and I know how he keeps everything inside. Hearing that he finally received such words from Jungkook, it was like healing. V-Tung, who is also very close to Jimin, uploaded a photo of the three of them with a short caption, "You guys are forever brothers." Huge impact among fans. This moment not only shook the hearts of BTS members, but also brought a huge emotional impact to fans. Many say that this kind of honesty is a rare thing, especially in the K-pop industry, which often hides emotions for the sake of image. Armies from around the world created video projects and open letters to show support for Jimin and Jungkook. Some of them contain quotes from their moments together, both on stage and behind the scenes. Some fans also wrote that they felt bolder showing affection to those around them after seeing Jungkook's courage in voicing his feelings. What does all this mean for Jungkook and Jimin? For Jungkook, this may be a milestone of emotional maturity. He used to be known as quiet and closed, now begins to be more open about his feelings, especially to people who mean a lot to him. For Jimin, those words were not only recognition, but also proof that all this time, his affection was not in vain. He is not only a co-worker, but has truly become a true big brother to Jungkook. In a world that often judges strength by assertiveness and calmness, this moment actually shows that true strength is when someone is brave enough to tell the truth, even with tears. Closing, a pending hug. Perhaps the hug between them has not happened because of the physical distance that separates. But emotionally, they are closer than ever. ARMY is looking forward to their reunion in the future, and it could be that when they meet again after Jimin finishes his enlistment, there will be a long hug and a feeling that can no longer be hidden. One thing is certain, Jungkook's words have changed everything. Not just for Jimin, but for the millions of hearts who believe that true friendship is real, and sometimes it only takes one sentence to touch the deepest soul.